Hi there, beautiful Aries. This is Dilosh from Girl Enter Moon, and we are going to be looking at the tarot reading for the new moon in Virgo. That's going to occur on the 15th of September 2023. So what cards? 6 cards. Okay, let's see what comes through as a message for you, Aries. Two, 4, another 2, we've got this one extra coming through, but yeah, we'll leave that one aside. Okay. All right, okay, so Aries, first card, it relates to the energies or the theme of the month for you. Okay, it could mean that you have a lot to do. Okay, it could mean that you're not feeling well, or you're just recovering from something that you just recently been through. Okay, so Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Ascending, we are looking at these signs. Okay, so anyone in Aries, if you felt that there is so much happening around you, not having the ability to go to sleep, insomnia, it's a time where you've got so much on your mind that you want to sort out, you want to kind of like figure out how to do it properly, or you know, clearing out. It's the energy of clearing out, but it's all in your head. It's like, you know, you can't go to sleep because there's so much happening in your mind. I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this and that, and it affects your health. Eventually it can. Okay, I'm not going to say it will or it is. I'm going to say it can. Okay, so being overworked, too much happening in the mind. Release yourself from the busyness of your mind as much as possible. Do some breathing exercises, okay, or meditation. All right, so this is the energies or the theme of the moon, the new moon in Virgo. Okay, so it's like give or take 3 days, but the effects of it can last for quite a long time as well. So what is it that you need to release and leave behind? Obviously the busyness of your mind, but let's have a look. Okay, so we've got the Sun card here. The Sun card essentially is a very positive card, but here with this card here, it can represent feeling the negative aspect of the Sun, which is the opposite of the polarity. So being optimistic could mean you're depressed, or you're feeling low, or you're feeling like, you know, you can't kind of pick yourself up. So what you need to release and leave behind, anything that overshadows your positivity, basically. Okay, so how to get the most out of that stage of the moon, the energy. How to get the most out of the energies. So it's saying that there will be many, you know, opportunities coming through. These could be even things that you dream about. Okay, it's just saying that, you know, you are moving into a more sense of fun. Okay, because it's like, I really like to do this, or I want to go and experience that. I want to enjoy this or enjoy that, etc., etc. So how to get the most out of the energy is to not limit yourself. Okay, have a look and see what your opportunities are, your potentials are, or what is it that you can experience within that moment, within that time. Okay, so don't limit yourself, basically. Okay, something new that you can explore. Oh, High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess is very much linked with this card here. Okay, it's saying learning to listen to your gut instincts. If you don't, you'll end up like this and overshadow your optimism and so forth. So it is saying listen to your gut instincts, or listen to your intuition, and your opportunities will be seen. Yes, okay, something new to explore is to pursue your intuition. Okay. And this at the same time represents something that is hidden from you. So it's something new that you can explore, but it's not revealed to you at this moment in time as well. So it may not apply to all Aries or Aries rising or Aries moon signs, but it can apply to some. Okay. Now, this one is, what is it that you need to be mindful of? This is very much Aries energy. It's like, you know, acting without thinking. Now you can see the Aries there and that Aries child rushing towards, it's like, you know, it should be going that way, but it's going the opposite way. So it just means that it just rushes towards something that it gets excited about, and hasty actions. Okay, it could be like you get angry quickly, you are hasty, etc. So this is basically saying what you need to be mindful of is your actions. Don't act suddenly or hastily, or take a breath and count to 10 and before you do anything. Okay, basically that's what this is about. Message from the moon is, okay, so this is saying that in regards to communication, I know Mercury goes direct, but still, you know, there could be issues there that could relate to work or your health, or maybe even, you know, pets. Okay, because it does relate to health. So this here is saying that you need to find the ability to communicate or find a way to listen. Okay, so if you can't communicate, or if you need to listen to someone, listen to them. This is all about the communication aspect. It's very much Mercury energy here. Okay, so what we see here is communication, logic, thinking, the mind, you know, how you perceive things, the intellect. But it's saying that you need to find a way to connect. Okay, and with the number 5 here, it's saying that there is a possibility of huge change where both sides will be very, very happy with the outcome, because there will be win-win situations. Okay, so the message from the moon is communications. So this is like saying, watch your communications. Okay, don't be hasty, don't get angry, or don't say something that you may regret, for example. Okay, so this is saying watch out for your communications, make sure they are always win-win, and watch your health. Okay, don't feel that pressure, because we get that there. Don't let anything overshadow your sun or your positivity. Okay, so that's what we're getting for you, Aries. Okay, so enjoy this moon. Oh, and this one is saying, okay, that was the last card that we got. This is saying, Aries, it's saying that you can succeed. Okay, you can succeed whatever it is that you want to succeed. The message from the moon, this is the second card that came through. Success, not just in what you do, succeeding in the ability to overcome the busyness of your mind, having win-win situations, taking care of your health and work situation, etc., etc. Okay, organizing work, that's the main thing. Okay, so that's for you, Aries. Okay, enjoy this moon, this Virgo new moon. Okay, so Taurus, this is Dilosh from Girl and Her Moon, and we are going to be looking at the reading for the Virgo new moon on the 15th of September 2023. Okay, so let's have a look and see. So all Taurians, Sun Taurus, Moon Taurus, or Ascending Taurus can listen to this. Okay, so I want 6 cards. Oh, I just dropped those. One more card, please. High self. Okay. All right, so Taurus, what do we see here? The energies or the theme of the moon. Ooh. Okay, so what we see is something changing. Even though you're the type of sign that does not like the idea of change, there is something changing here. Okay, there is huge change, and it can relate to love or romance, or something that you've been thinking about doing, like a hobby that it could be like love and romance, may meet someone, love at first sight. Okay, something like that could be a possibility. And what you do as a hobby may actually become suddenly like, never thought that it may become famous or something like that. Okay, so it's like a sudden thing. It's like a shock. What? Really? Wow. That kind of energy. But because it is kind of like a positive kind of energy, okay, it does relate to projects, something that you have been trying to, how would I say it, sort out for a while now, okay, but you haven't been able to. It's like you wanted to release something from your life, but it was so hard to do so, okay, and suddenly there has been news about this shift happening, okay. I feel as though it may also relate to, like I said, some sort of project that you were involved in the past, okay, and it probably involved friends, okay, so you were kind of like involved in this project with friends until family kind of like intervened, that kind of energy. But during this moon, it's saying that things are changing suddenly. Your social environment is also like, there's huge changes coming through in this area, okay. Shock and being stunned. It could be like suddenly meeting that person and first love at first sight kind of energy, or it could be like you dated someone and had a great time, and then you find out that you're pregnant, or the other person's pregnant, something like that. So there is this twist there, okay. It's not a bad energy, it's a good energy, but it does have some sort of twist to it, okay, that is kind of like gonna make you go, what, really, wow, okay, or shock, okay, that kind of energy. So but it's a good shock, not a bad shock, okay. It does involve big changes in your life, so even though it's a good shock, it's like a new beginning to something that, even though you don't like the idea of change, you have to go through it, okay. Just go with the flow. It'll be much easier. If you resist it, it's going to become painful if you resist it, okay. So what is it that you need to release and leave behind? Waiting for something, okay. It's like you need to release and leave behind making plans for something, waiting for something. It's saying take action, basically, okay. It's time to take action. It's not about waiting to see what's going to happen next, okay. So what you need to release and leave behind is waiting around for something to happen, basically, okay. So how can you get the most out of that time? Go out and socialize, have fun, okay, do something creative and fun, okay. It's all about socializing, starting maybe a hobby in a social environment with friends, or friends that you may meet new. There could be love and romance, there's a whole lot of creativity. There could be children involved here, okay. That's another aspect. You may be doing creative things with children as well, okay. We see that there. So how to get the most out of the month? Just enjoy as much as possible, okay, and get together and have fun, okay. Something new to explore. Okay, we've got the Nine of Cups you can explore many new things, but make sure that it is in moderation. Okay, this is not telling me a specific thing that you can explore. It could be maybe tasting wine, or that new coffee cafe that opened around the corner. Let's go and explore that. Or a new hobby. You may become a wine taster or something, or gourmet or something like that. Okay, so basically something new to explore does involve some sort of beverage or some sort of food or beverage. Okay, either one. This is saying don't go overboard. It could be your favorite thing and you're like, yeah, I really love this. I'm going to keep eating this or drinking this. Okay, you need moderation. That's what we're getting there. So something new to explore is something new that you would, enjoy consuming, but in moderation. That's what we're seeing here. What to be mindful of. That you don't end up making this a habit where you feel like it's a habit you can't get out of. Okay, so make sure that it doesn't turn into a habit. Okay, message from the moon. Okay, this is basically saying that spending time with family, and if you've got kids, for example, is very, very good for you during this time. So if you can spend time with family, friends, extended family, cousins, blah, blah, But if you've got kids, with your kids as well. If you've got nieces and nephews, yeah. Okay, so family comes first during this time. So that's the message from the moon. Okay, that's the message from the moon. There could also be some money coming your way. That's another message as well. Okay, so that's for you, Taurus. So enjoy this Virgo new moon. Next we have Gemini. Six cards for Gemini. Well, they're just jumping out, aren't they? Gemini. Okay. Okay, we got 6 cards and they reveal themselves to us. Okay, Gemini, what do I see here? So the energy or the theme of the time of the moon, okay, what we see is 3 of Cups here. Okay, 3 of Cups does show like a social environment. Okay, this could also be not just people that you socialize with, it could also be people that support you. Okay, support you, and it may be, how would I say it? People that support you in your friend environment or social environment that is connected to family. Okay, because I have something coming through that relates to home, house and family, but there is support. Yes, I do see that. Okay, that's the energies or the theme of the moon. There is support. It has something to do with home, house and family. Okay, and this one here is what it is that you need to release and leave behind. So if someone's trying to support you or show you the way or make you feel accepted into their social circle, okay, this could be like where you live in your location or the people that you connect to, that is like someone that a parent knows or a grandparent knows, or okay, so it's like connecting with these people for your own benefit. This is saying don't oppose their thoughts. Just, you may have opposing thoughts, but do not go against their thoughts or beliefs. just go with the flow, okay? Especially when it involves your career or the type of work that you do, okay? It could be like they don't approve what you do. They may think that what you're doing is not right or something like that, okay? This one here is saying how to get the most out of the month. Go with the flow. Just, you know, don't go against it. Don't confront it. Don't fight with it. Don't be defensive. Go with the flow. Okay, that's what we're getting there. Going with the flow is actually it's actually going to make you more lucky. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there. Something new that you can explore. So we get this King of Cups here. It does represent emotional intelligence. So if you're, I mean, Gemini, I don't see you as being someone who can fly at the handle and be, you know, really angry very quickly or respond very quickly. I don't see that. But this is saying something new that you can explore. It involves not just the mature energy of emotional intelligence, but it does involve healing. Okay, something to do with healing. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, whether it's self-healing, it could be something that you're drinking that's healing, something that you're listening to that is healing, a place that you go to that is very healing, or the type of people that are around you that could be healing. But it does involve a connection between family and the people that you connect. Okay, the connections, that's what I'm getting. And this connection does involve your status, okay, how people see you, your reputation, and so forth. What you need to be mindful of is getting swayed by other people's opinions. Okay, one will say one thing, the other will say another. You will feel confused. So close your eyes and ears to their opinions and listen to your heart, because you are wise. The next is message from the moon. We get this. The Hermit, it represents your wisdom. Your inner wisdom is enough for you to be the guide onto others. Okay, so don't get swayed. I know, Gemini, you can be very, you know, like you can get confused very quickly, especially when you're shopping maybe. Okay, it's like, should I pick this or this? Is it that or that? Okay, it's the Gemini energy, but it doesn't mean all Geminis are like that. Okay, so Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Ascending. Yes, this is what could be happening during the new moon on in Virgo. Okay, so enjoy the energies of the moon. Cancer. Ooh, that really jumped out, Cancer. The cards are flying. Okay, all right, so Cancer, let's see what's happening for you. Okay, so I want 6 cards because I have 6 questions. Let's see what comes through for you. Oops. Okay, so Cancer, what are the energies or the theme of the moon in Virgo on the 15th of September 2023? Ooh, look, positivity. Ooh, it also represents creativity. The sun has a connection to outdoors. You know, you could be like outdoors under the sun, soaking up that vitamin D, etc. But it represents optimistic energy, creative energy. Okay, and moving around. I see that traveling happening as well. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there. What is it that you need to release and leave behind, Cancer? The tried and true traditional. Okay, don't be so traditional about some thought forms. Okay, some beliefs, some maybe even devotions. Okay, so this just represents leaving behind things that do not support you, okay, through the process, because the new moon in Virgo is a lot of planets going retrograde are going to be forward moving during that time as well. So it means that there's going to be huge changes coming through for you. Okay, it does involve people that are close to you. That is why there is that traditional type of energy. Okay, it's like I have to be careful and act in the tried and true manner that society will accept in the traditional sense. So I can't be unconventional. I have to be conventional. Okay, so what is it that you need to release and leave behind? Something that is too conventional that is holding you back. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. All right, so how to get the most out of the energies? Connecting with your family, close environment, your extended family, your siblings, your children. Okay, so connecting to home, house, family, but also extended family, because the Ten of Pentacles represents extended family. Okay, all right, so something new that you can explore. Traveling, but this traveling is close to home. Okay, so I'm seeing like, you know, going somewhere that is close to home, not too far away from home. Okay, Four of Wands represents your close environment. Okay, so something new to explore can relate to something that's happening in your immediate community or environment that involves possibly travel that you can explore. It could be a new scenery, you know, like sightseeing. It could be a new it could be new information. It could be something where people get together and enjoy, like a festival or something like that. Okay, so something new to explore is close to home. Okay, what is it that you need to be mindful of? Your communication. Okay, how you communicate, especially with family and extended family, and especially with your siblings. See that older sibling, younger sibling energy there. You need to have understanding. You need win-win communication, open communication, direct communication, win-win situations, okay, win-win agreements and so forth. So that's what I'm seeing there. So this is what you need to be mindful of, how you communicate. The message from the moon, oh, okay, new ideas, creativity, as I mentioned before. Okay, there is something for a new creative energy coming through. Okay, it's a time where you'll be actually sorting out old unfinished stuff, and you're getting ready to, you know, the spark of the new is there. So getting ready for this new thing. Okay, new energy, it's creative, it is new, it's fresh, it makes you feel excited and passionate. Okay, so that's the type of energy I see there for you, Cancer. So enjoy this Virgo new moon. Okay, let's move on. Let's see, next we've got Leo. So Leo, this is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon. And this is going to be a tarot reading for Leo Ascendant, Leo Sun, Leo Moon. Okay. Sorry, Virgo Ascendant, Leo Ascendant, Leo Sun, Leo Moon for Virgo New Moon on the 15th of September 2023. Okay, that was very confusing. Sorry about that, Leo, because you're like Leo and Virgo very close together. Okay, so I'm trying to get 6 cards here for this reading. Okay, so what do I see here? Energies or the theme of the moon for you. Relaxing. Either you're taking a holiday, you're going somewhere, or you're relaxing at home, healing at home. Maybe you are feeling unwell and you are taking a break. Okay, I do see that taking a break doesn't mean taking a break from work. It just means that you're taking it slow, taking it easy. Okay, so the connection in there is, yeah, you're feeling more grounded, you're feeling more stable, more secure in your energy. Okay, that's what I see there. So what is it that you need to release and leave behind? Something about planning something. Okay, it could be like planning something to do with whether it's money, finance, or something to do with paperwork. Okay, it could also be like trying to find a balance between certain ideas or situations, like prioritizing. Okay, that kind of situation is also coming through there. So what is it that you need to release and leave behind? Things, you know, like, see that figure in there? That figure is the conventional, traditional beliefs deep in your subconscious, in the background. Okay, this is saying what you need to do is you need to release and let go of those thought forms that are outmoded. Okay, this could be like the lack of abundance, for example. Okay, the fear of lack. Okay, they don't support you. You know this. So every time your mind kind of slips and starts to think that way again, straight away say delete, delete, delete. 3 times. Okay, that way, that's what this is talking about. Okay, it's like grounding the energy, finding your ability to harmonize the mind. Okay, it's all about the mentality, the swords here. It could also be like bringing your brain waves, frequencies to alpha state. Okay, when it's in alpha state, that's when we actually manifest. Okay, but if you're manifesting the fears, okay, you're kind of like looking back and you're like, oh, I've got these ideas, but the fear's there. You know, maybe I should let go of this fear. It's a good idea to kind of like bury it, put a rock there. Okay. Okay, so the best thing to do is actually to release it. So if you bury it, it's still going to be there, but if you release it and let it go, it's going to be gone. Okay, so let it out. Let it out. Say that you have this belief, you feel this way. You're only human. You can only feel this way at certain times. Yes, I do feel this way. I do feel the fear. I do feel the mentality of lack is there deep inside of me. I need to let it go. But what is causing this? Go deep into your subconscious. Okay, what is causing this? Do some kinesiology work. You know, stand up and ask your subconscious if, you know, yes or no questions about why you're having these feelings. Okay, and if you're asking a question and your body sways forward, it's going to be an answer for a yes. If it sways backwards, it's an answer for a no. Straightforward, just like a pendulum, but it does connect with your subconscious directly. So this is something that you can do to release something that is deep set inside of your subconscious that is not supporting you. It's not like making you move forward. It is holding you there. It's like you're waiting for something to change, but it's not changing. Okay, and it does involve something to do with worldly things, you know, like material stuff, abundance, money, finance, and during this moon, it's the perfect time to do a ritual like this. Okay, do the ritual, meditate. Well, with this releasing it from your subconscious, you need to stand up. Don't close your eyes. You may fall down if you've got vertigo. So don't close your eyes. Just stand up and ask your subconscious questions and ask how you can release it. So always with a yes or no answer, and it will tell you. Okay, that is what this is all about. Okay, releasing that. So what is it to release? What is it that you need to release and leave behind? Something deep set in your subconscious. Okay, how to get the most out of this energy of the moon. Feel complete in every way. Okay, you've got all the elements. You've been created with all the elements. You contain all of the elements. Okay, so you're not like a light being that's just light. You have air, fire, earth, water, ether. Okay, you've got all of these elements. So you are complete. You are the highest level. And this is saying that how you can get the most out of this energy of the moon, believing in yourself, feeling that you are complete, feeling that you have both the divine and feminine, yin and yang, all the elements. You are perfect in every way. There are flaws here and there, but you are still perfect. Okay, with warts and all. Okay, something new that you can explore. Being in the moment. Okay, it's like enjoying every single moment, just milking that, being in the moment. Not focusing on the downside energies, just focusing on the upside energies and just milking it and enjoying it. It's like being present, being here in the now. Okay, and connecting with your loved ones. That's very important. Connecting with loved ones. It's not like just by yourself. Connecting with your loved ones, you know, family, friends, and so forth. Pets. It's very important. Pets are very important. Okay, what is it that you need to be mindful of? We've got the Fool here. Okay, it is saying that it's not the time to start anything new during this time. Okay, so what is it that you need to be mindful of? It's not the time for something new. Okay, before you start anything new, you need to release this. Okay, that's what we're getting there. Otherwise, it could be something that does not turn out quite well for you. Okay, what you need to be mindful of. This also represents acting childishly. Okay, not being mature, or don't put up with anyone who's not mature. Okay, I'm not talking about children. I'm talking about adults who are still children. Okay, don't put up with anyone like that. Or if you're being like that yourself, it's saying, you know, don't be like that, basically. Okay, message from the moon. So see this Two of Wands here, it's going to become the Three of Wands, next step up. In other words, yes, you will be able to do this ritual very well during the moon, okay, during the new moon, and you will expand, you'll move forward. It's like another one's going to be added on, as in ideas or passion, or, you know, whatever it is that you want to pursue. Okay, so that is for you, Leo. Now let's move on to Virgo, the star of this reading. Okay, so Virgo, this is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon. And sweethearts out there, whether you are a Virgo sun, a Virgo moon, or a Virgo ascendant, you are the sun. Sorry, you are the star. Well, you can say the sun as well. You are the star of this moon, new moon in Virgo, okay, which is on the 15th of September 2023. Let's see what comes through for you, Virgo. Okay, there's a lot of releasing energy coming through, so I feel that, you know, you will be releasing a lot of energy as well. Everyone's releasing something during this new moon, even though it's not a full moon. Full moons are all about releasing, but this moon is special, this new moon. So you will be releasing a lot of old stuff, okay? Which means that there's big, huge changes. This is coming through, an extra card. Okay, we'll leave that there. Let's see what's come through. So, Virgo, the energies or the theme of the moon in Virgo, new moon in Virgo for you. Yeah, see, you are center stage in this world. It's like it's your moon, okay? The world represents being in center stage. The world is your oyster, okay? You are complete in every way. So we're getting this, but you're also dealing with old issues. Now, when we talk about old issues, we could see this here. Looks like the womb and the baby's in the womb, okay? So starting from the womb, there's something there starting from the womb. The moment you incarnated into this world, something started, okay, that has been affecting you up until now. It's an old issue, whether it's something that's from your mother's side, your father's side, whether it's an ancestral thing, a genetic thing, you know, whether it is something to do with emotions, the mentality, whatever it may be, your connection with your mother, with your father, so whatever it may be, okay. I feel like it's got something to do with siblings as well, okay. Maybe a lot of different things, all entwined, okay. You're dealing with this during this time. Because what you're doing is you're releasing all of this, and once and for all, where you're opening this door, this portal for a new way of being, okay? The reason being is because probably heard that there is a splitting of the earth. Everything splits, okay? The galaxy splits, the cells split. Human beings also split as they give birth, okay? It's like another being is coming out of another human, is coming out of a human, okay? The cells, they split. So one cell becomes 2 cells, then 4 cells, and so forth. The galaxy also splits. Now we're going through that stage where there is a split happening in the earth, because everything that is sphere splits, okay? And that's what this is all about. It's saying the energies or the theme of the moon relates to dealing with old issues where you are actually, and you can see that, you know, the splitting energy of the yin and yang there. The earth is splitting, the energy is splitting, okay? We are going up in energy or down in energy depending at the personal level, okay? And this is saying that if you are able to deal with all the old issues some way or other, which I feel like, you know, Ho'oponopono is actually one of the best things, even if there is, you know, things there that you are not aware of. Maybe you experience when you're in the mother's womb, for example. So what you can do is, you know, use Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Releasing this negative energy from your own soul. Okay, that's what this is all about. And forgiving and forgetting and moving on. Basically dealing with old issues and bringing newness into your life. Moving into the new earth. New earth. Okay, the new earth is the, well, they say it's the 5th dimensional energy, but when you look at where we are right now, we're kind of like moving between 3 and 4, you know, 3rd and 4th dimensions. So the 5th dimension is like, especially with, you know, technology now, everyone's kind of like in their own world as they surf on their phones and so forth. Okay, they're in their mind a lot. The mind is more of that 4th dimensional energy. 3rd dimensional is more the physical. So we're kind of like moving between the 3rd and 4th at the moment, but it is time to move up to the next stage of the 5th dimensional energy. Okay, and that's where this is all about. This is where all this comes into. If you're able to deal with old issues and release them from your system, okay, and forgive, forget, and move on, yeah, the new earth, you're there, okay. There's a lot there that involves being able to move into the new energy, okay. Service to others, smiling at people, okay, being charitable, things like that, okay. It's very important to add to the way of raising your frequency, okay, because when you smile at someone, they smile back at you, you feel so good, okay. So it makes your energies go expand, okay. That's what it's all about, expanding your aura, okay. The more your aura is expanded, your energy is expanded, your vibrations are expanded, the more you are fitting into the new world or new world energy. We're not moving to another world, we're just, you know, feeling more compatible with the new way of life, okay. So that's what I see there. What is it that you need to release and leave behind? Look at the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is, you know, it's ruled by Venus, and it is a very Taurus, as well as Libra energy. Okay, it's creative energy. So what you need to release and leave behind is not being able to feel the connection to this earth. Okay, you need to feel the connection to the earth. You need to be the earth, basically, because the earth is feminine and it is fertile and creative and beautiful. So it is the divine feminine energy. So that's what this is saying. You need to embrace, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. You need to embrace the feminine part of this energy, okay, the divine feminine. Connect with it, connect with nature, connect with the world. That's very important. And nurture it and love it and care for it, okay, like a mother. That's the mother energy. So what you need to release and leave behind is your disconnection to this planet, because we've got the world there, okay. How to get the most out of this moon energy? Okay, so we got this family connection, okay. Be connected to the family. Also extended family, okay. Your partner, your children. It's all about connecting to your loved ones, okay. So I get that there. Grandkids, if you're, you know, older, or grandparents if you're younger, nieces and nephews, cousins, etc. Okay, so how to get the most out of this moon energy? Just be with them, okay. Spend more time with them. Have time with them where you're feeling more connected to the earthly energies. This is Earth element card, okay. So something new to explore. So look at all of these earthy energies of these two cards, but also this one, the world. Okay, it's an earth, it represents the earth, the world, okay. But this is air, it represents the mind, your crown chakra, your third eye, as well as your throat chakra, okay. So this is basically, so the crown chakra, your connection to the divine, your third eye, being able to see, you know, like your foresight, being able to see something that you're focused on. This could be your art, this could be your invention, this could be whatever it is that you're doing, okay, whatever it is that you're focusing on. And you're sharing that with others through your vocal expression, okay. So crown, third eye, and throat chakra, the Queen of Swords. So something new to explore, how to actually do this, okay, how to be more communicative, how to connect, how to communicate, how to share, how to perceive and see, and, you know, like, and share that, basically, okay. It's all about communication. It's all about connecting through communication and the connection through the ether, divine, your perceptions, your foresight, and your expressions. Okay, do it in a positive way, not a negative way. Make it a habit to always express positive things. Okay. What to be mindful of? King of Cups. So if you're female and you have a partner, male partner, be mindful of your partner, okay? Because they do care for you, they do love you. It's very important that you are actually being very considerate of them. Emotional intelligence is what you need to express here, okay? Don't take them for granted, basically. If you're male and you have a female partner, same thing goes. So whatever gender you are and whatever gender partner you have, or this could even represent a business partner, okay? Always consider them, basically, because they may come across as being a little bit emotional during this time, you know, sensitive, emotional. You'll be more straightforward and blunt, but they will be easily hurt or offended. So it's very important how you communicate. Okay, we do get that coming through. So what you need to be mindful of this. Message from the moon. Do whatever your heart desires. Okay, pursue whatever your heart desires. That's what the Knight of Cups is saying. Don't get stuck with old issues. You know, this person said that and that person said this and this happened and that happened and whatever. People got offended, they stopped talking to you. Well, it's their problem, not yours. Okay, so just do whatever makes you happy. That's what this is all about. And it's saying, yeah, well, traveling, go travel, sightsee. That's also coming through. Traveling, you're traveling somewhere, or you're coming back from traveling, or something like that. Okay, so that is for you, Virgo. Enjoy your moon. Hi there, Libra. This is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon. Okay, so we are going to be looking at the new moon Virgo that's going to be happening on the 15th of September 2023. We're going to be looking at the energies for you for that time frame. So the new moon in Virgo for Libra. Let's see what's going to come through for you, Libra. Okay, so I want 6 cards, and let's see what kind of information is going to be shared with us by higher self. Okay, so the first thing is the energies or the theme of the moon. You may feel like you're in a struggle with yourself during that time. Okay, so it's like you're struggling with something within yourself, or maybe with the people around you, and it involves something to do with your routine or the type of your environment, work environment, health. Okay, this is actually saying, you know, you may even have issues with sleep, or have bad dreams or something like that, where you're fighting other people in your dreams. Okay, but this is saying that you should stand your ground. Okay, it's like, just don't be so defensive and don't confront anyone. Don't fight for anything. Don't challenge. Okay, it's not the time for it. It's the time to actually kind of like stay in the background. Okay, stay in the background and let others let others do whatever they want to do. Okay, just stay in the background, and whatever you see in your dreams during this time, just know that they are coming from a deep part of yourself, like deep subconscious, maybe deep past memory, experience, or something like that. Okay, it's very spiritual energy. So that's what I'm seeing there. What is it that you need to release and leave behind? Okay, so working hard to make your luck. Okay, so what you need to release and leave behind is this. Just go with the flow. Going with the flow is what you need to do during this time. Okay, so what you need to release and leave behind is forcing the situation, trying to control the situation. Just go with it. Okay, how to get the most out of that moon energy. Okay, we've got the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is saying that, you know, this is going to be very deep, spiritual, you know, like facing your soul, dark side of your soul kind of energy. Okay, that's because there's a lot of this stuff coming through. Okay, it feels as though this could be like even stuff coming through from 2017. Okay, what did you go through in 2017? I do see that 2017 energy coming through. What is it? Okay, it's saying that you're going through the same experience again, but it's a deep, 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 strong spiritual energy where you're completely ending something or releasing something. Okay, it's drained you. It's made you come all the way down low. The energy is very low. It could even have left you with a neck pain, back pain. Okay, feeling the pain in your spine. Okay, it could even be like a headache. So that's the kind of energy I see there. So take care of your health. That's very important during this time. And your routine. Don't force things. Just go with the flow. Okay, it's not the time to force anything or try to control anything. It's not going to do you any favors. Okay, something new to explore. Okay, it could be a new skill, a new thing that you've never done before. You know, like a new skill, a new hobby, a new it could be a craft. It could even be related to your work. You know, it could be like maybe you're going to be trained in something that you've thought that you'd never be involved in. Okay, maybe you started working somewhere that doesn't even kind of like align with what you've done up until now, and you're being trained for it. Something like that. Okay, so it's a new thing that you're learning. It's a learning thing. It's a new thing. Okay. What is it that you should be mindful of? We got the World card here. Making sure that you complete this. Okay, so we've got 10 there, 10 there, and the World here also represents a completion of some sort. So what you need to be mindful of is making sure that you are completing something. Okay, you are completing a cycle. We do see that, but it's saying that if there are, you know, if there are certain things that you haven't finished off that needs to be completed, you need to complete those. Okay, this is what you need to be mindful of. Message from the Moon. It can be a little bit of a tough ride, okay, because it does relate to a lot of things deep within you that were not, the foundations were not strong. Okay, certain things deep within you that you thought were a good situation, but realize now that it's not actually a good situation. The foundations are not strong enough. Okay, it's not about what you're doing and so forth, or what's happening in your life. It's about your thoughts, your feelings, and what you think about the situations, all the people around you. Okay, so this is saying that you may have, you know, put someone on a pedestal, and seeing them in a certain way may make you feel like, you know, your life kind of just crumbled in front of your eyes. Okay, they turned out to be nothing. You know, it's that kind of energy. Okay, so be open to the changes, because we're seeing that change there. We're seeing that change, something ending, the new sun rising in the background, new change, something new, a new cycle again. Okay, so be open to the change. There is a lot of this new stuff happening with this new moon in Virgo. So getting ready for the new, you're in that releasing process at the moment, ending. Okay, it's like you're at 12 o'clock getting ready to go forward to 1 o'clock, you know, beginning from the start again. So you're at like 12 o'clock at the moment, which means ending that cycle. Okay, so that is for you, Libra. Enjoy the moon. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio and see what comes through for Scorpio. So Scorpio, this is going to be oh, they're jumping, look at them. This is going to be a reading for all Scorpios, Scorpio ascending, Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, and it does represent the new moon in Virgo that will be occurring on the 15th of September 2023, and how it will affect you in some way. Okay, so Scorpio, the energies or the theme of the moon, we have the Hermit there. Okay, the Hermit is a Virgo energy, and it is actually going to make you feel like a part of you will actually feel the connection with that energy. Okay, the Hermit energy, maybe you are, you know, let's say you're alone. Okay, this is saying that you won't be alone. Okay, so the theme or the energies of the moon is saying that you may feel like you're alone, but there's going to be a lot of people around you, and there will be socializing, and you'll be like their guide. Okay, you'll be guiding them. They will enjoy your guidance. You'll be like this you'll be like a healer. Okay, like a guide, a guidance, someone who guides and heals. That kind of energy is coming through. Okay, and I feel like, you know, there could also be something that you desire to start, because the new moon is all about something new, beginning, right? But it's saying that you will also be releasing some old energy. Okay, you require emotional intelligence here to be able to do that. Okay, and a lot of healing is required as well. We see that King of Cups there. That's a lot of healing. So what you need to release and leave behind is things that you need to heal from. Healing. Okay, we get that there. And how to get the most out of the moon energy. So we're seeing that even though you're socializing, feeling that disconnection. Okay, disconnection. The disconnection. The disconnection is not about separating yourself or being alone. This is like, even in a crowd, being aware of your existence. Okay, it's a very high vibrating energy that I feel. The disconnection is not about separating yourself. It's like putting your armor on and protecting yourself. You know, it's like you don't want anyone to pierce through with their energy. You're disconnecting in that kind of sense. You're also disconnecting in a way where you don't really care about what other people think or say. Okay, you're just there, you just want to do whatever you want to do, whether it's something creative or romantic, or you want to spend time with your kids or grandkids or whatever. Okay, this is saying that when you disconnect, you are disconnecting in an emotionally intelligent way. Okay? You don't care what other people think. You don't care what other people say. But they care about what you say. Okay? Because we see this hermit here, which means that you'll be guiding them. You'll be saying something that is wise or giving them guidance. Okay? You do that, you help them, you bring a smile to their face, and you disconnect. That's how you will be during this time. Okay, that's the kind of energy I feel around you. Okay, so that is how you can actually get the most out of the month, by not being so connected. Even though, you know, you will be socializing, you will be seeing a lot of people, you need to be in your own kind of zone. Okay, not fully connected. You need to protect your energetic field. You need to be in your own zone. You need to have some time off to yourself, even if it's like for 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there. Next one is something new that you can explore. Understanding what it is that you desire to pursue in life. Okay, so it may be something that you've never thought of. It could be something that you've always wanted to pursue. So this is like something new to explore is actually that. Okay, whatever makes you happy, basically. Okay, whatever it is that you are pursuing, something new to explore, something that's going to make you feel happy. Okay, what to be mindful of. The healing aspect. So we got this King of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. Okay, so what you need to be mindful of is always healing yourself at the end of the day. We do see this disconnection. It's like, you know, you're in the social scene and you could be easily energetically attacked. So this is saying that you need to always cleanse yourself. You need to always protect yourself, heal yourself. So we get that coming through. Okay, that's what you need to be mindful of. Message from the moon. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so Pentacles, whatever you're pursuing or decide to pursue during this moon will turn out to be a long-term thing if you do pursue it. Okay, so it will be a long-term situation. That's what's coming through. Okay, so Scorpio, thank you. Let's move on to the next sign. Enjoy the new moon, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun in Sagittarius, Ascending in Sagittarius, Moon in Sagittarius. I'm ascending in Sagittarius myself, so this is also a message for myself. This is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon, by the way, Sagittarius. Now, this is going to be a reading for the new moon in Virgo that's going to occur on the 15th of September 2023. We are going to be looking at what's happening for you during that time frame, which is about 3 days, okay, around, but it can also be affecting you in the long term as well, like up to 6 months, okay. It is like a pivoting point in a lot of people's lives, this new moon. So let's have a look and see how this is going to affect you. Or me. All right, so, woo! Flying, cards are flying. Yeah, they've been flying all day today. All right. Okay, so Sagittarius, the question is energies or the theme of the moon for you. So it does relate to, if you're female, it does relate to being a mother, a provider, and a nurturer. Okay, someone who's a homemaker, but also a provider. We see that money in her hand, so it does relate to something relating to home and house, as well as career and work. Okay. So the theme is related to this, basically. Okay, what is it that you need to release and leave behind? Okay, we've got the sun. Anything that shadows your sun or puts a shadow over your light. In other words, anything that is negative, you need to leave and release and leave behind. Anything that is depressing you, anything that is dimming your light, you need to release and leave behind. Okay, so that's what we're getting there. How to get the most out of the moon energy. So to get the most out of the moon energy, it is actually saying that you need to ground yourself, you need to feel the connection with the earth, you need to have alone time. Okay, this alone time needs to be a little bit luxurious. This could be going to the spa, taking those classes that involve meditation or yoga. This is not about going to the gym, mind you. It does not involve anything that is fast and active. It involves things that are slow and grounding and very spiritual. Okay, like meditative, going inwards, meditation, yoga, stretching, being in nature, connecting with nature, learning how to do energy work, things like that. Okay, so how to get the most out of this moon energy? Well, you know, you could be also doing some sort of meditation as a ritual during this moon energy. And it does involve grounding. You need to do a lot of grounding work. So if you're doing grounding work, it probably is best for you to put a lot of brown colors around you, because the color of the earth, the more you know, you could be wearing something that's brown, you could be putting brown mat on the ground, or also being in nature and doing the meditation, like if you can, outdoors, near water, in nature somewhere. Okay, that is also good. Something new that you can explore. Oh, we've got the moon here. Okay, so the moon is saying something new that you can explore is tapping into your intuition. Okay, learning how your intuition works as well as your instincts. So we've got this greyhound with the 3 heads here. You know, the 3 head is actually representing multiple faces, just like the moon here, multiple faces. Okay, it just means looking at all directions in a confused kind of state. There is the fear and doubt and insecurity coming through in that, because you can't see during a dark moon, the new moon. It's dark. It's dark out there if there's no light. Okay, so it's like, where am I going? I can't see. That's the kind of energy. But this is saying something new to explore is to shine your own light. Okay, it's like trusting your intuition, trusting your gut instincts, and shining your own light in your life. If you trust this, you will be successful. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. And this does involve something to do with home, house, family, and career and work. Okay, what is it that you need to be mindful of? Okay, I've got the World card here. Okay, so what you need to be mindful of is, you know, you have to remember that you're a perfect being. You know, when I say perfect, I don't mean like perfect in the sense of how we perceive perfection. No, what I'm saying is that you are a system that is in perfect, it works in a perfect way. Okay, your body is a miracle. It works and functions in a perfect way. You don't even need to think about how it needs to function. It just does it automatically. Okay, your heart beats, for example. You don't need to think about how to beat your heart. Okay, you also have to be mindful about not just your physical self, but your physiological self, as well as your energetic self. Okay, so, and how you connect to this earth. The earth is also like a being, and you're like the cell in a being. Now, this is also saying that what you need to be mindful of are the resources around you. Okay, the resources that you can use. You know, do not let your potentials be restricted to a certain environment. This is saying that you can, expand your potentials to an international way. Okay, like you can find your potentials maybe in another country, but because you are connected, say, through these specific resources, for example, the internet, you don't have to travel there. You can stay there and do the work through there. Okay, so that's what this is saying. It's like what you need to be mindful of are the resources and the connections that you have that can exceed in an international kind of way. Okay, maybe you need to travel every now and again, but not so often, unless you're a stewardess or, hostess or something. Message from the moon. Yeah, the moon is saying, do not listen to other people. So we got that moon energy, okay, here, and it's saying the confusion, trust your intuition and your instincts. Here it's the same thing. It's saying, do not listen to other people because they will confuse you. Their opinion, and it's like, what's right and what's wrong, I don't know anymore. So this is saying, just close your eyes, shut your ears, close your ears. Okay, just listen to your intuition and your instincts. Okay, that's the message from the moon. So you're getting a direct kind of answer there. And what I also have here is, especially this one, things are not going to be the way they've been up until now. Okay, there's a shift, there is a change happening, and it's not the same as it was before. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. Enjoy this moon energy. Okay, moving to Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn, this is Dilosh from Girl Enter Moon, and we are going to be looking at this new moon in Virgo, which is going to be happening on the 15th of September 2023. Okay, so Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Ascending. You can listen to this and see what comes through for you. So I want 6 cards, please. The cards have been flying all over the place today and revealing themselves, but let's see what comes through for you, Capricorn. Okay, so the energies or the theme of this moon in Virgo, it's a new moon in Virgo, so okay, so what we see here is something to do with, it does represent old unfinished stuff that is, well, the devil also is ruled, it's Capricorn. Can you see the Capricorn, the goat? Okay, but it does relate to money. It does relate to, now this is not about Capricorn being worried over money. It's saying that because it's about, old ways of being are being released and new ways of being coming in. This Virgo new moon is actually not just new things happening, it's also releasing of the old. Okay, so it's like, how can I say, it's like dealing with old issues and bringing in newness. Okay, and this here is very material, it's very earth, it's very the third dimension. Okay, and this is saying that the energies or the theme of the moon, you're going to feel it really hard during that time. Okay, it's like you will feel like these earthly third dimensional hardcore things that relate to money and physical and, you know, things like that are going to really like, you're going to be really aware of it, and you're going to be like, oh, I really need to change this. Okay, I really need to change this. And also is situations that relate to control issues. Okay, it could also relate to situations such as anything toxic, you know, like medication, drugs, toxic habits, and so forth. Okay, that's also coming into the theme. So it's like the energies or the of the moon are going to, it's going to be so in your face. Okay, this energy, and it's like, I really need to clear this out. I really need to let this go. Okay, it's going to be very low energy. Okay, very physical, material, third dimensional kind of energy that's there that you need to sort out. Okay, it's like someone took a dump and you need to clear it. Okay, it's that kind of energy. It's like, oh, I really need to get rid of this. Okay, so I see that energy coming through, and it could involve something to do with culture, or, you know, like not being able to, it does have something to do with culture or beliefs or dogma or devotions, or and it can have something to do with extended family and your environment, your siblings. Okay, it's like, it feels like your energy is above theirs and they're kind of like dragging you down. Okay, or you're feeling like you're being controlled because you're stuck in a situation because of them, and this is what you're going to do. It's like, I can't handle this anymore. It's draining me. I really need to sort this out and release it once and for all. Okay, it could be like people have come to you and you are the host and you're taking care of them. You know, when I say people, it could be like siblings or extended family, and you're like feeling like you're doing everything for them and they're just lazing around, having a good time in your house. Okay, so this is like they're controlling you, and you'll be like, that's it, I can't handle this, I can't do this anymore. Okay, so that's the kind of energy I see there. So what is it that you need to release and leave behind? Okay, if there is no give and take in anything, okay, whether it's a relationship or sharing knowledge and information, your relationship with your loved ones, whoever they may be, or whatever the situation may be, if there is no flow of giving and receiving, okay, that's what this is saying. Release and leave that behind. You cannot have the giving and receiving with conditions. In other words, you can't condition love, for example. Okay, I mean, people do, but this is saying for it to be real and natural, okay, it cannot have conditions or strings attached to it. Okay, it needs to be like a ping pong game, back and forth. Okay, you smile at someone, they smile back at you. It's not like I smile at you and you have to smile back at me because I smiled at you. No, it's a natural thing that occurs. Okay, so it's contagious. So that's what this is saying. What you need to release and leave behind, anything, any situation, or even people that condition your ability to give love to them and they don't like receive it, or they don't give back. Okay, how to get the most out of the moon energy. Okay, so we're seeing this, you know, okay, there'll be a lot of eating and drinking and socializing and so forth, and all of this is happening. Maybe you're traveling or people are traveling to you, etc., etc. But this is saying that you need moderation. Don't overdo the drinking and eating and so forth. Okay, moderation is very important. So that's how you can get the most out of this moon energy. Okay, all right, so something new to explore. Something new to explore. This could be like something that you've always wanted to, it may have something to do with your children firstly, or you know, it could be a new situation that your children are actually deciding to undertake, and this could be like something new to explore via them, or it could be a new thing that you want to pursue, like a business idea or something like that. But it does involve children, extended family, siblings, and it could also represent, you know, maybe education as well. Maybe you decide to invest in some sort of education or continue something that you've started before. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Something new to explore, okay, in those areas. What to be mindful of? Children, okay. Something to do with your children. Be mindful of how something about children coming through. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is the love, the connection, the nurturing. Okay, that's important. I think there is, if you do have children, it could be one specific child. If you don't have children, it could be a sibling, or even a cousin or something like that. Okay, so they require your assistance in some way. Okay, so what you need to be mindful of is making sure that you connect with them with love. Okay, that's what they need. They need your nurturing and love. That's what I'm getting here. Whatever gender you may be, it doesn't matter. Okay, message from the moon. I'm getting this blinking in the background from the light, and it's like confirming what I'm saying. Okay, message from the moon. I'm getting the Ace of Swords. So when you are actually getting rid of this negative energy, you are going to do it with so much clarity that you're going to be like, cut it with a sword and release it. Ooh, okay, thank you for the confirmation. The light in the background keeps blinking every time, you know, I'm saying something here. So yes, message from the moon is cut off the things that do not support you from your life. Okay, that's coming through directly. Okay, so that's for you, Capricorn. Enjoy the Virgo new moon. All right, let's move on to the next sign, which is Aquarius. Aquarius, this is Dilosh from Girl Enter Moon. So Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, whatever you may be all of them, doesn't matter. So this is a message for you for the new moon in Virgo that will be occurring on the 15th of September 2023. Okay, let's see what comes through. Aquarius. I just need 6 cards for Aquarius. Thank you. The cards have been flying today, and it really didn't fly that much for Aquarius. Okay, let's see. So the energies or the theme of the moon, what we're getting is something that you're feeling really excited about. Okay, so we're getting this, yay, finally something that I've always wanted to succeed in. Okay, that is going to happen, and it involves some sort of money. Okay, I'm getting this money thing, something that you've been waiting for, and it involves family, some sort of family connection. Okay, so yeah, something to do with money or finance or your well-being in your life. Okay, so, and there is support from family that's coming through. So that's the energies or the theme of the moon. What is it that you need to release and leave behind? We've got the Chariot there. Okay, you're being out of alignment, being out of balance. Okay, basically this is saying you may even be like when the moon occurs, you may be even like coming back home from a trip, okay? Because it's saying what you need to release or leave behind is the journey that you have been on before the moon, dark moon occurs. Okay, so that's what you're leaving behind. But I also feel like this is something to do with being out of balance or being out of alignment in a, yeah, okay, thank you. We'll get that blinking in the background. Being out of alignment in regards to a specific situation in your life that has been stuck for so long. Okay, whatever it may be, it's been stuck for so long and it's now starting to move forward. Okay, all right, how to get the most out of this moon energy? So we've got the 10 of Wands here. The 10 of Wands is actually saying that, yeah, this does relate to stress and responsibility and overload, but this is actually, you know, how to get the most out of this moon energy is like, you've been so laid back lately. Maybe it's time to take some responsibility. Okay. To be able to get the most out of this moon energy, it's probably like new things starting. Okay, new things starting because we've got the golden fleece there, which means something that's in the background that hasn't been fixed, you're going to get that fixed because you've got the golden fleece now. Okay, it's like now you can do this. It's time to make things move. Okay, make things move. Take the responsibility to make things move. Basically, that's the energy. Okay. Something new to explore. Ideas, new ideas, as many new ideas as possible. Okay, the Ace of Wands represents new creative ideas. So something new to explore could be absolutely any kind of new creative idea. Okay, new beginning. What is it that you need to be mindful of? Making sure that you, when you do agreements with people, making sure that you actually do them in a legal way, a balanced way. So if you're making agreements, contracts, etc., make sure that it's legal or in a way that can be considered to be legal, and it's balanced and fair and just. So it's not like not unjust. Otherwise, you know, this could turn into karma. How you connect, how you compromise, and how you agree. Basically, this is what the energy is. So this is what you need to be mindful of. Making sure to, when you're going through, say, some sort of process, making sure that you are number one in this process and then the other person, okay, or other people. So you come first, basically. Always look out for your own benefits first and then consider everyone else, but be just and fair. Okay, message from the moon. Alignment. We're getting that alignment, balance. Okay, so we're getting a lot of this alignment, balance energy. Temperance is saying, be patient, you're nearly there. Okay, be patient. Make sure you do everything in the perfect amount. You know, it's like being like a chemist, putting the perfect amount of whatever into the solution to get the desired result. This is saying with patience, with moderation, with alignment, and you know, you will be able to achieve this. Okay, that's the message from the moon. Be patient, it's nearly there. That's what we're getting. Okay, don't stress out. Okay, so that's for you, Aquarius. Enjoy this moon in Virgo energy. Okay, moving to the next sign, which is Pisces. Pisces energy. Okay, so Pisces, whether you are Pisces moon, Pisces sun, Pisces ascendant, this is Dilosh from Girl and to Moon. This is going to be a reading relating to the new moon in Virgo that will be occurring on the 15th of September 2023. So whatever Pisces you are, okay, this is a message for you relating to that aspect of you. Okay. So I want 6 cards. Yeah, that's 6 cards. And we'll see what's coming through with the questions here. So the energies or the theme of the moon energy, okay, for you Pisces. Let's see. Oh, got death here. Okay, death represents transformation. Something's transforming in your life, so it's a big huge change for you. Okay, it can represent dealing with old stuff and releasing them. There is a lot of old stuff being released by everyone during this new moon, even though it's a new moon. Okay, because there is a new beginning coming through. The new beginning is an amazing new beginning. Okay, what is it that you need to release and leave behind? So we've got the Magician here, your inability to be self-aware. Okay, oh, thank you for blinking. So that blinking in the background always confirms what I'm saying. So this is actually saying if you are not self-aware of your abilities, your ability to manifest, your ability to realize that whatever's up here in your mind will be down here in your reality, in your experience, then this is something that you need to release if you are not aware of this ability. Okay, so Pisces, what you need to release and leave behind is ignorance. Okay, realizing that you do have all the resources and elements and the knowledge and the wisdom to be able to manifest your life. In other words, nothing's predestined. Destiny is just something that you shape and form. Fate is the raw materials that is given to you, but destiny is what you shape. Okay, so as fate, you were given the raw materials of who you are, which ancestral line you will be in, and it's like, you know, clay. They give you clay. You choose the clay. That's the raw material. That is the fate. You can't change your ancestral line. You can't change your parents. You can't change your name, your birthday. You cannot change, well, maybe your gender. You can, but you're born that way. So destiny is something that you, whatever you do with that clay. Okay, so you can change your gender. You can change your appearance and look different from your siblings. You can change your name if you want to. But there are other things that you can do, okay, with your choices, with your habits, with, you know, your self-awareness. And that's what this is all about. So what you need to release and leave behind is thinking that you don't have a part in your destiny. Okay, you are the magician. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. How to get the most out of the month, or sorry, most out of the moon energy. And we see this moon here, so it's saying during the moon energy you may feel a little bit confused, and you know, like there could be like distortion of imagination, or not feeling completely connected in some way. You know, like there could be fear and doubt also coming through. You may not know what you're feeling or thinking. Okay, this could be a lot of this energy during those 3 days, prior moon, during moon, after moon energy, 3 days. Okay, so what can you do? Ground. Trust your intuition. Okay, if you trust your intuition, Pisces, you will get very, very far. Always trust your intuition. All right, so that's how you can get the most out of this moon energy, trusting your intuition. Okay, that's very important. Something new to explore. Yeah, see, trusting your intuition. Not listening to others, trusting your intuition. Okay, we're getting that with this. Not trying to make things make sense. Okay, not relying, or how can I say it? Not trying to relate it to a mental thing, you know, like trying to make it make sense out of something. Okay, the intuition can be vivid, and it does have emotion involved there with the intuition. It does have your soul, your spirit involved there. Okay, so it's not just a mental thing. I mean, the mind is also connected. It's a holistic thing, okay, with the intuition and gut instinct. It is a holistic thing. But when you try to make sense of something, being more realistic, that's where you will confuse yourself, okay? If you try to question it, is it this? Is it this? Is it this? You know, you'll lose that initial message there. Okay, so that's what this is saying. Just trust your intuition. Don't listen, don't see, go inwards, trust your intuition. What is it that you need to be mindful of? Being mindful of those, you know, fears and doubts and insecurities. Again, we're getting all of that energy. There's a lot changing. You are transforming a lot of beliefs, a lot of thought forms, a lot of devotions, etc. are, you know, you're leaving them all behind. And what you need to be mindful of is be aware of this. Okay, be aware that you can leave them behind, and that you are leaving them behind. Message from the moon. Okay, we get this hermit-like energy saying ground. Ground. Take time by yourself. Go inwards. Listen to your divine wisdom within yourself. Connect with the earth. Meditate. Have alone time. Okay, so this is also very important, especially when you're not really being able to connect with your partner, for example. Or having issues, communication issues or something, because there's a huge transformation here. It's like something to do with your own self, okay, the ego, and how you connect with someone else. Okay, that's what we're getting there. So the ego, I don't mean as in the negative aspect of the ego as in the person, okay. How would I address it? The Homo sapien, okay, not the smart human, but the physical, okay, the physical and the physiological human, the Homo sapien, okay, or the animal within, okay. So that's what this is all about. It's like you're realizing something is changing, okay? Something is transforming from that, where you're becoming more and more connected to, so that physical is actually the lower density. In other words, the third dimensional. You're actually becoming more and more connected to the higher dimensional, okay? So we see that coming through there. The only way you can do that is by connecting to the earth. That's the message from the moon. Connecting to the earth. Taking time alone. Okay. Connecting with self. Having more self-awareness. Okay. So that's the type of energy that's there for you, Pisces. Okay. So enjoy this Virgo new moon.